Let's stop pretending. In the club, looks help, money helps, confidence helps. But if you think that's enough, you've already lost. Because the truth is, the real game doesn't happen on the dance floor. It doesn't happen when you make your move. It happens before you even speak. It's not about being the loudest guy in the room. It's about being the one everyone feels when he walks in. You want her attention? You want the looks, the glances, the curiosity? Then understand this. The club is a battlefield of energy. And most men walk in already defeated, begging for scraps, trying too hard, chasing shadows. But the man who wins, he moves like he's already chosen. He doesn't chase attraction, he creates it. This isn't about fake lines or cheap tricks. This is about energy control, frame dominance, and emotional engineering, all before you say a single word. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you 5 rules that flip the entire game. Rules so deep, so real, that once you apply them, you won't need to chase ever again. Because when you move like this, you don't approach women, they find ways to approach you. Welcome to the inner circle. Welcome to the power few men will ever understand. Now lock in, because rule number 1 starts before you even arrive. Let's begin. Rule number 1, the girls who work the room for you. Want to walk into a club and pull attention without saying a word? Start like this. Walk in surrounded, but be the only man at your table. 1 man, 3 women, laughing, engaged, connected. From the outside, it sends a silent message that screams, this man has value. Women feel safe with him. Something about him works. And here's the part most men never think of. You don't need to be lucky. You just need a game plan. Call that one female friend you've known for years. Tell her to bring 2 of her girlfriends. Make it casual. Keep it light. You're not asking them out. You're assembling your social frame. Because they're not the target. They're the magnet. They're there to create the visual that pulls everything else toward you. But here's the next level. Don't just sit there stiff like a bodyguard. Don't expect the girls to do all the work. You lead. You smile. You joke. You tease. You make the table feel like a vibe, so powerful that other women start asking, who is he? Why does he have all their attention? What am I missing? And now comes the assassin's edge. As you're having fun, you scan the room. You don't look needy. You don't search. You observe. You watch who's watching you. Which girl glances over more than once? Which one smiles when you laugh? Which one nudges her friend and whispers when she thinks you're not looking? That's your signal. That's your green light. And now, you make your move. Not loud, not thirsty, but calm, collected, inevitable. You approach. Maybe you invite her to join the table. Maybe you offer a drink. Maybe you keep it short and ask for her number to meet another day. The move doesn't matter. The timing does. Because when she's already intrigued, already curious, already watching you glow with feminine energy around you, then your approach doesn't feel like a chase. It feels like the next step in a story that's already unfolding. And here's the rule to tattoo on your brain. Never bring another guy to your table. 1 man, 2 or 3 women. That's the ratio. That's the signal. Because when the attention flows only to you, when the masculine presence is undivided, you become the natural center of gravity. And women, they feel that. So next time you step into the club, don't walk in hoping. Walk in orchestrated. And let the game begin before you even open your mouth. Rule number 2, be known by the club. Make the environment work for you. You want to know the difference between the guy who's just visiting the club and the one who owns the night? Familiarity. Because in this game, mystery attracts, but recognition opens doors before you even knock. So here's the move. Before the night even begins, you're already playing. You're not just showing up at a random spot. You've picked your arena, a place you know, or one you've intentionally chosen to conquer. And when you walk in, you don't walk in like a stranger. You walk in like someone they already know. The security nods. The bartender already knows your favorite drink. The host gives you a look like, "Good to see you again." It's not about being a celebrity. It's about being familiar, being positioned. Because when staff respect you, when they recognize your face, everyone else assumes there's a reason. And women notice that. You're not begging for attention. You're commanding presence without saying a word. It creates something powerful, social proof. When you're known in the club, even by the people behind the bar, it creates the illusion that you're already someone of value. Because here's the secret most guys miss. If the environment already accepts you, the women in it become more open to you. So how do you build this? Easy. You invest in the space. Tip the bartender. Well, be polite to the bouncer. Have a short conversation with the host. You don't need to overdo it. Just be the respectful man they remember. And here's a deeper strategy. Pick 1 or 2 clubs only. Rotate less. Go deeper. Because when you're a known face, you don't have to reintroduce yourself to the room every time. You let your reputation enter before you do. And that creates instant social gravity. Now here's your tactical advantage. When women see that the club seems to know you, they become curious. Who is this guy that gets a different kind of attention? Why does everyone treat him like he matters? That curiosity lowers their defenses. It softens the space. And it makes your approach 10 times more powerful, because you're not starting from zero. You're starting from a frame of already being approved. And in a place where women are scanning for signals of who's safe, who's confident, and who's magnetic, being known gives you the edge without saying a single word. So don't just enter the club. Enter the game already winning. Rule number 3, control the vibe. Make the room respond to you. You want to know what really sets you apart in a club? It's not your height, not your money, not even your looks. It's your energy. And the man who controls the vibe controls the room. Before you speak to anyone, before you even move, you must own your emotional state. Because if you walk in tense, anxious, or needy, they feel it instantly. But if you walk in calm, grounded, and fully in your own frame, everyone starts reacting to you instead. Now listen closely. If you're shy, don't worry. That's not a weakness. But you need a little push. That's where the right amount of alcohol helps. Not to lose control, but to loosen the grip. Keep some champagne or a light cocktail at your table. Just enough to lower resistance, not your IQ. Because when your body relaxes, your social side unlocks. You laugh easier, you move better, and suddenly, you're alive. Now here's what changes the game. Don't sit frozen waiting for something to happen. You create the fun. Laugh with the girls at your table. Tell a story. Clap with the beat. Move your shoulders with the music. You don't need to be the best dancer, but you need to be in motion. Because the moment you start having fun, other people notice. And when women scan the club, they're not looking for the man hiding in the shadows. They're drawn to the table that feels alive. If the club is a movie, your table should become the scene they want to step into. And again, you scan the room. But this time, it's different. You're not looking to see who might notice you. Now, you're spotting who already is. Because when the energy at your table starts pulling attention, the right eyes will always find you. And when you catch the one who keeps glancing your way, that's your silent invitation. That's your cue to move. Simple, confident. Then invite her, or her and a friend, back to your table. Because when you control the vibe, you choose who gets to enter it. Rule number 4, dress like the target, smell like the trigger. In a club full of noise, flashing lights, and competition, most guys think it's their words that will win. But the truth? You're already being judged before you even speak. Because in the game of seduction, sight and scent aren't just details. They're weapons, and if you know how to use them, you'll never have to beg for attention. Let's start with the visual hit. When you walk into that club, you want women's instincts to whisper, "Who is that?" And for that, there's one style that dominates the night. Black. Black is clean. It's sharp. It's dangerous in the right way. It doesn't scream for attention. It pulls it in. It frames your body, sharpens your silhouette, and broadcasts quiet power. That means no cheap prints, no wrinkled fabrics, no oversized logos. You're not a billboard. You're the main event. A fitted black button-up, dark jeans or tailored pants, a sleek jacket if it's cool out, polished shoes, not sneakers. You're not there to blend in. You're there to shift the atmosphere when you enter. But now, here's where most men stop. And this is where you go further. Because what triggers memory and emotion faster than sight? Scent. A woman might forget your words, but she will never forget your smell. You need one signature cologne, not 5, not random samples. One. A scent that hits soft and clean at first, then lingers dark, warm, and unforgettable. Woody, spicy, slightly sweet, masculine without being loud. Here's why it works. When she walks past you and smells that blend, her brain anchors the emotion. That scent becomes your fingerprint. And even if she walks away, you're still haunting her senses for the rest of the night. Now here's your power move. Don't overdo it. 2 sprays, max. 1 on your neck, 1 on your wrist. Subtle wins. You want her to lean in to smell more, not pull back from a fog. Remember, in the club, words are a luxury, but presence is everything. So when you dress like a mystery and smell like her next obsession, you don't just exist in the room, you dominate it. Let the amateurs speak loud, let the boys try too hard. You mastered the first impression before you even said hello. Rule number 5, own the aftergame, where the real win happens. What happens after the club is where the real game begins. Because while most men are still clinging to the energy of the night, texting things like, "Did you get home safe?" or "We should hang out again," the man who understands true game has already moved into the next level. You don't chase a memory. You create the anchor that makes her want more. Here's how you do it. Step 1. Plant the seed of continuation early. Not at the end when the night's over and her walls are back up, but midnight peak when she's laughing, present and open. Say something light, like, "There's this rooftop spot you'd love. Remind me to take you there." No pressure, no invite yet, just a casual spark, a small mental yes that subtly binds your energy to a future moment. Then you chill. Let the tension breathe. Because if you've played the night right, she's already curious. She's already replaying the way you moved, your confidence, your vibe. She's already imagined what it would be like to go somewhere alone with you. Now here's where most men ruin it. They start pushing. They get needy. They ask for what they haven't earned. Not you. When the night winds down and she's still there, you lead. If the vibe's right, her energy is soft, and the moment is open, you say it clean. "I've got a bottle chilled at my place. Uber's already out front. Let's catch one more moment before sleep." Or, if she's with friends, "Let's not kill the night with texts. I'll hit you up about that rooftop. You'll kill it there." Here's the secret. If nothing physical happens that night, you do not break frame. You don't pout. You don't complain. You don't ask why not tonight. Instead, you lock in the number, smile with calm confidence, and end the night as the man who doesn't need to win instantly because he plays the long game. Because that's the moment she feels safe. That's the moment she realizes you're not like the rest. You don't force moments. You create space for them to bloom. And that's when she starts thinking about you more. She checks your socials. She replays how grounded you felt. And she starts wondering, why do I feel more chemistry with the guy I didn't even kiss than with the ones I did? That's the aftergame. It's not about the sex. It's about the frame, the feeling you leave behind. Because a man who doesn't panic when things don't escalate, who collects her number without acting like it's gold, who says, "I'll see you soon," with a quiet smirk and no desperation, he becomes the man she wants to call next. He becomes the one who wins when the night is already over. You've just been handed the blueprint. The club isn't for love, it's for the game. Play it, control it, return, rewire, and never forget what you came for. Subscribe to the Stoic Architect because the strongest man never loses himself in the illusion.